Hi everybody, it is February 9th, Tuesday, and this is going to be not really necessarily an update, but I'm just going to kind of tell you guys a little bit of information that is important to all of us. And as far as what's happening lately, it's a lot of, I kind of call it radio silence. Um, the, the controllers are really losing, as you know, and um, they're kind of on the run and they're scattering. They're not sure what to do. So what they've been doing is watching our radio chatter, our videos. They're basically picking up from us, not only psychically, but also just from us making videos, talking to each other, of what, how we're feeling, energetically and everything. So they're picking up on all that. So that they're basically getting their intel from us. So um, I've been told about this a while ago, and that's why you'll see other people are doing the same thing. Is there's a lot's going on behind the scenes, but we're really, in a sense, not supposed to talk about it that much because we're just giving the bad guys an intel. So, so I'm not really going to go there. But one thing I was told this morning to tell you guys again. I'm not sure if I've even touched on it before, but as you know, we're getting help from Creator or Source, as well as a lot of off-planet entities, which is basically where we're from, because we're from everywhere. We're from the universe. We're only inhabiting these bodies as avatars, sort of. And sooner or later, you'll come to that realization. So you also realize that we've been lied to, as far as told that this life is the only life we've got, and we better get it right or something, you know. And there's nothing after this. No, there's definitely a lot of afterlife going on, because we're actually eternal beings. But anyway, having said all that, what they've been doing, what I mean by they is Source or whatever, in conjunction with our star families, they've been helping us in a lot of ways. But what's happened to us is, being on this planet, our controllers have dummied us down. They've actually not only manipulated our DNA, but also tried to control us psychically, spiritually, you know. So by helping us, as usual, it's like, it's not by, you know, giving us a fish, it's teaching us to fish, type of thing. But what they're doing is they're upgrading our DNA. Let me put it that way. It's probably the best way to describe what's going on. And how they're doing that is through the sun. The sun is basically emanating frequencies. It's been changing. I've been noticing it myself, because I'm actually aware of what's been going on for quite a few years now. But I'll give you kind of example. Our sun used to be kind of like a big orange ball, but the frequency has been changing it, so it's more of a, instead of an orange light, it's like a blue light. Obviously, it looks like white light no matter what, however you look at it. But I'm just saying, it's like those bulbs that you can get, you know, either indoor lighting or outdoor lighting. Indoor lighting is going to have that soft orangish look to it. Those, even the LED bulbs we get, or the outdoor lighting, which is more kind of that bluish hue to it. That's kind of what's been going on really subtly and really slowly. They've been basically churning it up, and what that's doing to us is it's upgrading our DNA. It's transforming us from inside on a molecular level. So it's upgrading us. To be honest, it's not really upgrading us. It's more like trying to activate us to the way we used to be. Because you gotta remember, we're generally a higher frequency, more being, but we've been dragged down. We've been dragged down, being used and abused. So they've been doing this um, for quite some time, and the bad guys have known about it, and that's why they've been manipulating the weather as well as chemtrails. So they don't want us to get that. And also, the latest thing that they've been putting into their arsenal is trying to keep everybody indoors and things like that. So, as you can imagine, the way their plans have been rolling out, they've been thinking, well, how can we make these people stay inside and not get sunlight? Because I mean, sunlight is good for us as far as vitamin D. We kind of realize that too. But basically, the two main things that we need right now, well, we've always needed them, is fresh air and sunlight. We've got to get outside. Oh yeah, and the third thing is human interaction. Because whether people realize it or not, we have an auric field. It's like a glowing whatever you have. When you come close to each other, in a sense, you're cyclically connected. You get a vibe off somebody. It's like that. So the three main things that they want to do through this thing that they came out with, this flu situation, is they want to keep people inside and away from the sun. They want to geoengineer more storms, or more clouds, chemtrails, whatever. They don't want us to have sunlight. They don't want us to have vitamin D. They don't want us to have fresh air. So guess what? So they're taking away our fresh air, our sunlight, and us being able to touch each other. Those are the three things that they're pulling off with this. It's an operation, is what this is going on. And a lot of us that caught on to it going, no, I'm not going to play this game. I'm not going to do that because, and that's what I've been doing. Well, that's because they've been telling me, but I'm just saying, I'm getting outside, getting my fresh air, getting my sunlight, and touching as many people as I can. I want to have human interaction. So I'm doing the opposite of what they've been mandating us to do. But I'm going to go back to the frequency that they've been doing. It's like I said, the rays from the sun are really important. I'm not talking about, going out there and getting sunburnt. I'm not talking about that. I'm just, it's even indirect lightning, but that's the source where it's coming from. It's coming down, and it's frequency. They've been churning it up. It's really, really slow. So it's a very, very gradual drip feed of energy activators, basically. So that's what they've been doing. So I want to just relay that, make sure you guys remember or whatever. So what they've been also telling me because of this is by the time the summer comes, probably by June, they said people, especially in the northern hemisphere of this planet, it's called spring and summer's coming. And it's inevitable. People are going to be so sick and tired of being cooped up, and they're going to want more sunlight and be outside, and breathe fresh air, and be able to touch each other and hug each other and laugh and have fun. So that positive energy is coming by the summer. And what's going to happen because of it? This slow activation frequency that they've been churning up, what it does is it makes us more psychically aware. In other words, it's going to be not as easy to fool, for one thing. We're going to be like, I don't know, it doesn't seem right to me. Whatever. We're going to wake up to more of that. So that is going to be part of the Great Awakening, and that's coming by this summer. So something to look forward to. I know it's the end of this tyranny of this particular operation should be over by this summer. So one thing to look forward to, and stay positive, my friends. Okay, that's it for today. Bye.